great to have you along. UB Stadium in Buffalo, home to the Buffalo Bulls. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the James Madison Dukes, taking on the winners of 3 straight. Buffalo Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Bulls will kick it away to start us off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Dukes offense will get the first possession of the game. And Jesse, this offense is built around a guy who could be a generational talent at wide receiver.
This offense is explosive because of that guy. He can take routine catches and turn them into long touchdowns. He can take the top off of a defense. They're going to throw his way early and often in this game, David.
And I can tell you already, the defensive coordinator is not enjoying his life. Like, every single play, you better know where he is. He can wreck a game in one play, can hit the home run at any time. All eyes will be on him.
Snagged in the middle, it's Jones. Both these teams just outside the top 25 and really needing to win a game like this to vault their way into the rankings.
And it's just amazing winning a game like this, what it can do for your program, right? Recruiting, your confidence, everything is better when you've got the number beside your name. And David, one of these two teams is going to get that number if they pull out the win.
No doubt, and you continue to start the season off and build, right? Because you started with preseason, and you start with getting into the year, and now you're starting to build and build and build and build that momentum. Getting a win against a really good team, finding out who you are, can set the tone for your season.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Grabbed in the middle, it's Connors. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
He's tackled at the 27. It's third down.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. Makes the grab. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Dukes moving quickly to the line. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
And when you get these quarterbacks and these offenses in third and long, and you know it's passing situations, man, can you bar the door? Let's rush the passer, bring everybody. You know what's coming. Get after the QB, and you cause a fumble. Great third down execution by this defense.
The give to the tailback. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Bulls with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The inside handoff. He goes down at the 47 after a 5-yard pickup.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Makes the grab. It's Cotton. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Bulls look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Missed opportunity on offense. QB and receiver just not on the same page there.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got it set up on the outside.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get going.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Bulls will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Nice job. A little hang time, getting it up in the air. It's coming inside the 10. That thing goes inside the 5-yard line. That is exactly how you draw it up.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Dukes headed quickly to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Dukes have it with a 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Makes it past the marker. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. And the Dukes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
It's a 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Dukes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Flips it out in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Ohio State is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners like Eddie George and Archie Griffin in the pantheon of greats in Columbus. They're trailing by just 4 to Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Cotton. Breaks the tackle. A They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Second down, he'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires to the middle. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37. The Bulls are rolling down the field. He wants to throw it again. Deep shot for the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Wants to fire on second down. This one's complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is...
Breaks into the open. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Snap in the shotgun. Looking for the goal line. Give him 6. Touchdown, Buffalo! The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Pulls it, fires complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Dukes in the hurry up. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Running the read to the left on first down. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good set.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that third down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free, but the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He got it. That brings them to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game, run the football, great gain, great job by the offense. Line, keep it rolling.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. And the Bulls come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. On the ground, it's Cotton. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. The Bulls come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Pass interference. Offense.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Punt is in the air. And the ball comes to rest right there. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. To the air on second down. It's complete on the right side. Gets away from one, finds some space. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Jones.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the first down.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Dukes in a good spot here with second and short. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Got a little space. There he goes. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after after the throw and catch. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. He wants to throw it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Western New York.
And the Dukes will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Pulls and fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Dukes want to pick up the tempo.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game. And
turning it on! Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Finds the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. He slides that just inside the right upright. They extend the lead to 5 here in the 3rd. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Hoffman. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on second down. Under fire. On the run deep down the right side. Pulls in the deep ball. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Rides the back and leaves it. The marker is at the 35, and they need to get it there to convert third down. They'll go right back to it. Past the first down marker and still running. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Bulls are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Here comes the heat. That's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And ball security is starting to become a little bit of an issue for this quarterback. In his last game, he had a fumble, and he has another one right here. He has got to do a better job of keeping two hands on the ball.
Runs through the tackle. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Dukes want to move quickly.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Sends it back in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Here's the pressure. Oh, he makes the catch. Spins away from one. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Dukes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 23-yard line. Red pass, it's complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. He's looking to pass. Snagged out of the air. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. The Dukes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, looking for a space. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So the final period starts with a second down play. Off play action. Throwing right. He's got it on the run. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. He'll do it himself. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Trying to punch it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like...
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Dukes. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnover's the biggest.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Plenty of time in the pocket, and he'll sling it out to the left. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And that is a big-time play for the offense. The defense knew coming into this game they had to keep this guy bottled up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there. He was able to buy time, extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode. He finds a guy, he's accurate, off schedule, and the defense now has to do a much better job keeping this guy contained, or they are going to get lit up just like that.
Trying to set up the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. And the Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Oh, they're after him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance. It's complete. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Buffalo!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
19, Buffalo, 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. He wants to start this drive with a pass. It's complete to the right. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Back to pass. Wide open downfield. Lots of running room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. Now on second down. Let's send the tight end in motion. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this game.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I think the run defense, a lot of times late in the game, you always wonder how well it'll hold up. Nice job on this play by this defense, getting in and getting the running back on the ground.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Third play of the drive, and they need to make something happen here on third and long. Pocket breaking down. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Here we go. Looking to throw on first down. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. 22 water. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's second down, incomplete pass, go to third down. If we need to go for it on fourth down, this offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And that decision... will be questioned for a while. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed.